Okay. Go back to... Whoops. All right. One second. Ah, okay, I see. So, I'm going to, well, this definitely needs to be smoothed out a little bit, but, I mean, the whole thing needs to be smoothed. But before we get there, I want to actually finish the layout, and then smooth everything out. So it's actually like, may not have the perfect shaping today, but at least smooth enough to be tolerable. Also, I kind of want to figure out the display thingy. So if I do this, split overlay. So I physically have to have two different ones, and then I can do that. Got it. What? Oh, but I didn't save. Huh. Maybe it'll be a bit easier to actually position this, or at least position this one. Preferences, overlay, viewport 2. Yeah. It was 4.5, negative 4.5, and like 9.3, I think. Let me put the Z. Oh yeah, negative 4.5. No. All right. I moved the wrong one. It's viewport 1, it's negative 5. Viewport 2, negative 4.5, negative 4. Number 2. I know this is literally what I was stuck on last time, and I kind of don't want to be here all day, but let's see, 3.8, and then I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, let me let me actually save this viewport here. Spline right overlay, save, yes. All right, so when we load in, that doesn't happen anymore. All right, and then we'll just try our best to to match this up. I wonder what the clearance is going to be like. Alright, and then we can get rid of this. And then continue with that one. Oop. Ah, alright. So it should be easier to actually build the track with the double keyboard thing. Hopefully it's not too much of a learning curve. Why am I making these points so close together? Gonna be here all day. Okay. Wait a second. This view thing's kind of game changing. Oh, that's nice. I also don't have to be on the like current side either. Added this, which is nice. Because this again isn't 100% accurate, also I'm using a spline, which who knows how accurate this actually is. That I just found on the internet. But hopefully the supports would line up as well, because I feel like that's going to be the actual challenge of this project. I've attempted this in Planet Coaster, but I mean, you can only get so much accuracy in Planet Coaster anyway. But now that I have like full control, it's a bit more. It's like a bit more of a test. Not go too far out. All right. It's a bit steep. No, 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 no. No, no. Alright, now it's getting difficult. Alright. Again, I know this isn't Blender. I kind of wish there were the screencast keys. Also, if I had to choose one of these two references to follow, I think it would be this one, and then just get this one as close as I can. I know this isn't how you're supposed to do this, but let me, whoops. Okay. I can't see, so we come down this way, go over this way, and then that line. Okay. No. There we are. So what is this? I'm seeing two different lines here. This one goes there. This line is... So, okay, I see. I see. There we go. I think it is POV time. Hold on. Just the first one. And the second one. Down. Then that one. There we go. Okay. So first one, second one. Quick. It's kind of irrelevant, but like, how did it get there? Okay. Let me. Uh, I know this probably looks. Ah, no. Okay. I need to learn the hotkeys because I don't know how to go back to like this. Um, select modify cursor. I feel like that would save a lot of time if I figured out the hotkey for that. There's a lot of hotkeys actually that. Oh, I cannot wait to get through these roll points. Actually make it smooth. Oof, this is hard to look at, but it'll get better. Alright, we're almost at the we're almost at the smoothing point, so I will stop my crying. I'll do one at the edge, one here, and then I'll do one middle, one there, there. Dum, dum, bum, bum. I don't know where we are. Oof. This is all. Okay. Mm. Ah. Maybe before I straighten this, do a couple more things. Okay. This is so rough. But we're at the part where we can smooth now, so that's good. Perfect. Go back to the right. And then also yeah. This is not Blender. Not that one. There we go. Okay. Gonna make a copy, paste it. one day I'll be able to switch back from Blender without clicking the middle mouse button. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. All right, so I'll keep the displays on, or the thingies on. So between start, I think I need to go into track mode. Yeah, so from here. I don't know if I want to smooth out. You know what? I'm gonna try it. See what happens. See what changes. All right. Okay, so immediately this. Get rid of that one. I don't want that to change. No, so get rid of that. Don't know if I actually want to put a point here. Dangerous spot to put. Okay. But if it works, it works. All right. I'm gonna do 0 lat until I can actually get it to smooth it out. No. And when I add more vertices, hold on now. Yeah, that's a bit. $62, yeah. Nope. Or maybe I just need a point in here. Still doing some weird stuff. Don't stop. I don't think I want this to grid thing anymore. Okay, let's go back to the track. Alright, I've gone way too far. Let me. And of course, right here, I'm just looking for the shape to just feel correct, which it does. I mean, of course, that wobble right there is a bit gross. Okay. Also want to fix up back. Yeah. This right here. Let me hold on. It feels kind of hard to see. I don't know if that helps. Maybe when I zoom out a little bit. But right here, it's not even. It dips down a bit too far, so this needs to start coming up before exiting the Cobra. Looks a little bit more even. All right. Now time to actually smooth it. I will start with. I'll smooth a little bit of this part as well, and then I'm just gonna fill in all of these with extroverts. Then I'll smooth again over that, and then fix the roll points. It's there. So I'll start after this one. Oops. I feel like it needs to be 2 points per thing. I'll start with 1 because I can't really see. Oops. 1. This would be a great time for me to know that keyboard shortcut. I'm putting my finger on here to make sure I mark the correct one. I thought it would be like tab or something, but apparently not. God. What in here? Alright, so now I'm going to go to this perspective. Whoops. I'll match it back up. get lost in details with that for forever, so let me stop. This is just gonna look a bit jank until it's actually smooth, because it's kind of hard to see. Just because there's no real height difference between each of the rolls, and the vertices are kind of stacked on top of each other. So what I'm gonna do now is actually smooth in sections. This looks so rough. There. And I'll smooth that. A little bit of weird stuff there, but okay. Back to right. We started here. Oops. All right. And then of course we gotta smooth the rest of that out. Okay. Not sure how much that helps or hurts with smoothing when you like kind of manually move something in place, or if it'll just automatically take care of it. Because it's like, I don't know how much it's actually preserving your shaping. Sure this is in the right spot. It was this one. Well, I say that now. Oof. As I say that, of course I need it. Huh. Or it still does a bit of wiggling. Okay, so basically when I'm doing this back and forth thing, I'm paying attention to this like the corner or the right rail and making sure it doesn't wobble back and forth on the white down here. So on a straight piece of track, obviously it's going to stay in place, and then it'll move back and forth as the track moves, but when it's doing this little wobble thing, like a little pulse, that's how you know something weird's happening. So that's good. And it does a little wobble during this part of the track. So if you watch it going up, smooth, wobble, 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 then it goes back to smooth. And it does a little bit of wobbling down in here. I think that's because there's so many points here, so I'm gonna get rid of that, see if that helps. It does not. Also, I can just smooth. Yeah, I'll smooth from there to the other side. Whoops, didn't mean to move it. Element depump. Okay. Let me move this out of the way. There we go. So now this is kind of completely still. This is a bit shallow, but now what's happening is the transition between this point and this point is very shallow. So this is 200 degrees. This is about the same, but on the other side. Right? Or no. I can't do math. I don't know. 72? Try that. No, that's gross. So -3. That looks good. Until we get to the part where I have to smooth it. I'm distracted. I shouldn't even be touching any of that because I don't have reference there. Sidewinder. Sidewinder. We're doing Sidewinder. Alright. Can I move? Ah. Actually, let me... So the reason I keep coming here is because I saw this one reference picture, which I, for whatever reason, haven't saved yet. Of this. I'm trying to see how similar mine looks. It's kind of hard to see with like different field of view, all that. Okay, I think I'm gonna continue doing this style separator thing because it makes it easier to see with like when I click on it and everything else is grayed out, and over here you can kind of see the next section that I need to do. So I'll just do this as I go. So I can actually see what I'm doing. Also, you can kind of tell that I started to put all these points really close together. I think I was doing something earlier where I was, yeah, like right over here, there's a lot of points here. So I think I'll be able to just smooth this and kind of see what happens and go from there. Oops. Do one more. Yeah, one more. I always hit that button. Oof. I'm getting ahead of myself. Ah, that one. There we go. Not freeze. Element. Depump. Okay. So now. Let me go to the reference and see how close that corkscrew is. That's pretty close. Just go in a little bit though. Whoops. Also here. Okay. It's a bit excessive, but whatever. Also, with general smoothing, which is what we're doing now, like there's extra points where you can kind of see that the track moves a certain way. But as of right now, I just need the track to not be as like disgusting as all of this over here. Like all of this is just gross. So I just need the track to not look like that. So we're just doing a general smoothing pass. Come on. Okay. There we go. I want to see this. Just go ahead and smooth this whole thing. Because this is an older ride and there are those kind of like janky bits, I think I might have to like add them in manually, if that makes sense. Low-key, all of this I can just depup as well. Zoom out here. Yeah, because all this is just like way too smooth. Oops. Huh. Wait a second. What I'm gonna do is add another style separator here. And then one at the brake run. Well, it's not a brake run on this ride, but there. So the straight track. And I'm gonna double or add do some in-betweening. What do you call that? Insert vertice thing? Yeah, that. So I can keep the shaping. Or at least preserve a lot of the initial shaping. Alright, and that keeps the shaping pretty well, so hopefully it's a little bit smoother. And then I'll have to eventually adjust the shaping of this because this isn't most accurate. Alright, I think I can also do the same with the previous section. Ah. Should I? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna hold off on the previous section, but I'm gonna leave that there. Whoops. I also need to change my starting position to like here. Ah, let me leave that alone. This just looks not great, but we're not done yet. Okay. Style. Gonna in between this until here. I'll stop there. Because I want the twists to be a part of one smoothing pass. And this twist will be a part of the smoothing pass. And then once it gets on the ground, around here-ish, that'll be its unsmoothing pass. All of this until it gets to the actual type separator. There. Those will be all the sections. That would be funny if it was the same when we get to Blender. I don't think it would be though. I don't want the overlay. Let's also get rid of terrain. Yeah, if we ever get a NoLimits 3, custom keyboard shortcuts, or and being able to select multiple vertices, like vertices in a line, similar to a Blender curve. Love that. And if that already is a thing, if anyone knows what that is, let me know, because selecting these is rough sometimes. I'm gonna undo that, get rid of that last selection, and then try again. Okay. I have to manually do this because I know this hangs a little bit too much if you ask me. Nah, we're not there yet. Not there yet. Great snap isn't on. Where are we? There we go. All right. And then do the in-betweens of all these, and then do the same thing. know I just started this, but I already like can't wait to get this in Blender. Like I want this project to fly by because I want to make a train. And I want to use this project to like figure out like curve animation. Well, I wanted to do it with the last project. I experimented with geometry nodes and took way too much time doing it. Oops. Oh, no, 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 no. Give me my hang time. Alright, hold on. I guess on these models, it's not hang time. Okay. Uh, 60. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ride this slowly. This twist needs to be like 10 out of 10 flawless. No mistakes on record. Alright. It's low-key the best part of the ride. We will insert all of this here. I need to work on my like vertice density. It's very dense over here, especially right there. But it's like very sparse over here. I'll smooth it once. Fix the density. I can't see. Okay. This is not Blender. Okay. I gotta stop hitting that button. It's element, not coaster. Ah. Element, depop. Whoa. Track, insert. So something's gotta happen here, because it's gonna decapitate somebody. Which means I probably shouldn't be smoothing all of this geometry, or whatever you want to call it. But I can do it node by node, I don't. Hopefully this comes down, not up. Yeah, I did too much geometry. So by the time it passes this, it's already like fully, yeah. Okay. Still looks weird, but This is also a prototype premiere ride from like the 90s, so I gotta stop hitting that button. Okay. It's not too bad. Yes. I'll add in my points here. Because I don't think this needs any more of anything. Trying to see if there's like a way that I can add it all in without moving the camera anymore. I'm not panning, I swear. Okay. I know that this is a like that, but that's better. Alright, that's a good general smoothing. Now let's freeze it. Do a speed test. I mean, this is so weird up here, and I need to fix that. Let me turn off. There we go. This needs to come down. Okay. So aside from some shaping issues, the layout is pretty much finished. Oh, excuse me. So I'm gonna save that. We're gonna go here. And then I'm gonna go into baby mode. Oh, Okay, so there's some obvious pacing issues that we kind of knew were there the last time. Watch an off view, or off ride, see how it looks. Also, it's running slower than Poltergeist. Um, but I need to change the acceleration forces. Okay. Let's start. There's plenty of things I need to start with. Okay, I can start with. Okay. I can start with smoothing this out. So from 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that helped with that weird thing at the beginning. I don't think it did. Up till here. So all this needs to be. Let's try that. Okay. Gotta fix all that. Right. I mean, there's plenty more that could have been fixed in that pass. Acceleration. Launch. Let's make it 0.7. 0.7. Save that. Whoops. Let's freeze it. And then go here. No. Okay. All right. What I think I should do is make it launch at, launch at 0.8, maintain at 0.6. There's no way that my little nasty first pass had better all right, hold on. Okay. Let me restart this. What the hell? It's going pretty fast. Okay. Let's go with let's go with the flight of fear speed. $87. What? Okay. Let's go with 87. See how that works. And that should be the slowest that we could possibly go. Oof. Now, this ain't the most flight of fear shit you've ever seen in your life. And it stops in the brakes. Least favorite part? Yeah. Okay. All of a sudden it clicks. Why? After test riding Flight of Fear, every day Joker's Jinx was my favorite ride in the park. Well, plenty of reasons why Joker's Jinx is the best ride in the park, but yeah, it's just oof, that launch. Alright, so let's do 93. 93. Whoops. Actually, yeah, let's do that view. Here. See where it meets up. I don't think it will meet up. Okay. I'm gonna do 95, not even do another speed test thingy because I just kind of don't want to watch it anymore. Let's do 95. Leave it there. Okay. So when it comes down in here, I think it's got some weird stuff going on. Actually, what I'm gonna do, just get rid of that. I'm gonna go to, oh, I didn't save it, did I? Hold on. Oh wait, I wrote it down. Okay. File preferences, save file preferences, overlay, top down. It's 42 meters. So had I used this as my reference, it would have been like even smaller of a footprint, which I don't think is great. Yeah, it would have been even smaller of a footprint of a ride. So all I can think to do is to push this whole area here back some, but I don't know how that would affect the supports. Okay. So it needs to be less. All right, that's way too much. I don't think I can push it back anymore. Maybe I should actually add in the brakes here. Um, well, so far, so good with maybe not the roll points, but where the nodes are, because from here we'll be able to actually get in more excuse me, we'll get more of the shaping in. I don't know if I need any more vertices between, like, where the Cobra and Sidewinder is, because, I mean, I don't think I need too much shaping going on there. Even if there is, like, specific shaping, I kind of don't want to mess up a Sidewinder Cobra roll combo, because that's not fun to edit, but the rest of it, we can go ahead and get in some more of that, like, old roller coaster realism in there. I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to, I don't know, maybe raise that bottom level a little bit to slow it down a bit, because it does seem to be racing a lot towards the end. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter if I'm gonna be, if I even get to animating this. I kind of get to choose the speed that it like traverses the track anyway, and I can just ignore all of this. But I do think it adds a bit of realism to be able to get it perfectly in NoLimits, because that means that the track is right. And that also helps with getting the supports in here. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there because that's pretty much it. The layout's finished. It's got its general smooth pass. The Cobra roll is looking good. Maybe I should go ahead and save. Um, so next time, Next time. I'm not sure. I don't want to jump into supporting before I know that the track is actually good. So I think I'm going to do some, we'll do some like tweaking with the roll points so it's not jolting around as much. It is definitely smoother than earlier today, but mess around with the roll points and get some of that additional track shaping and see if I can fix the pacing. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna work on tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. On Monday. Yeah. Alright.